Good morning, everyone. Sorry, we are 3 minutes late today. I got to left for work in plenty of time, and I got here in a DTE truck, which, if you're not from Detroit, is our local energy company. It was in our back alley, and I couldn't get by him, and then I finally had to talk to him. And honestly, he was a little crabby. I said, "Could I just get by you? My building's right there." And he said, "Well, I'm here trying to fix your power." So apparently at some point we had no power. So the good news is we're here, we have power, all is well, and welcome, welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm Melissa McLeod here at the Wool The Floss in Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan. It's unboxing day. We have gobs of finishing. We have some great new products that I'm super excited about. Some new canvases, a few last Christine, actually Kimberly, this is an Avara top as well. I have to say, I feel like I was almost embarrassed to put it on today, but it matched the wall far too well. So I had to be another Avara advertisement. So, but again, I have to tell you all the reason that I end up with Avara clothes is because I put everything through my shop account and I get free clothes. So it's kind of fun. So I have to thank all of you, because if we weren't so busy because of all of you, then I wouldn't be paying all these bills. It's a big vicious, not a vicious cycle, a big beautiful cycle is what it is. So thank you. Yeah, so we have lots going on. It is the last week of the Christine Kingston Trunk Show. I forgot to ask Kelly when it gets packed up. Do we know when it gets packed up? On the 30th. Listen to Liz, right on it. So today is the 27th, I think. So 3 more days to shop the Christine Kingston Trunk Show. We've got a few highlights that we'll show you off as well. I've got a new class that is rolling out, so we'll talk about that. I think that's it. So let's start with our pillows. We have some beautiful pillows to show off today. The first one is for our friend Kate. And this is so pretty. Hopefully there's some cheater sheets on who the designer is. Not gonna get that lucky. I have seen this before. Kaylee, no, just take this from me, please. Thank you. It's a white pillow. I was just afraid that, yeah, I have to be super careful. So, this is so sweet. The America. Kate did it all in basket weave, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I know some people always feel this big pressure to do all these decorative stitches, and this is a canvas where you could have put in a number of decorative stitches, but Kate chose to do it all in basket weave, and it's absolutely gorgeous. My finishers put on this very nautical looking cording and this large buffalo check on the back, and it's fantastic. So I hope Kate will love it. I don't have the
Meredith collection.
Oh, it's from the Meredith collection. Thank you, Kaylee. Look at her. Kaylee's been hot on the phone of late, you guys. I can't go through the whole thing. Everything turned out well, but on Saturday at my stepfather's funeral, for the first time in my life, I had to scream the words, "Call 911." Thankfully, in the end, no one died. But Kaylee was Johnny on the spot with that phone. She got right on it. So good job, Kils. So this is from the Meredith collection. Happy to order this for you. I kind of love it. I might need it for myself. It's fantastic. You guys know I'm a 4th of July fan. What we do have in the building that would be a fantastic America Pride canvas is Old Glory. This is a piece from Debbie Mum via Melissa Shirley. 13 mesh, so I believe Kate's was 18 mesh, and so 13 mesh would go a little faster. We also have Happy 4th. So speaking of the 4th, you know what I always forget, Kels, will you hand me a small board? Thank you. I always forget a board, so she's gonna go get that so you guys can see the canvas without seeing me through it. We will be closed Thursday, July 3rd, Friday, July 4th, Saturday, July 5th, and then of course we're normally closed Sunday and Monday. So we are closed the 3rd through the 7th, is that right? I get my dates confused. I think that's right. So that'll be up on our website and the social media. My dear Rebecca, who's so good to us, will take care of that. But in the meantime, if you want a little something to celebrate your Happy 4th, this canvas is fantastic and here and available, so we can get that off to you. Okay, next in finishing land, this darling smaller pillow is here for Sabrina, not to be confused with Sabrina. Oh, I didn't talk about who was here today. I hate it when I forget to do that. I know, everybody wants to know who's here today. So Liz is moderating, Annie's helping her out. Kaylee is playing Vanna, as we call it, which means organizing everything as we hand things off. Kelly's here, Laura's here, Sabrina's here. Bryn will be here later. So there we go. Thank you, Jennifer. She's wishing me a happy birthday. We are heading to the lake house tonight, and we will be there through Monday, July 7th. So I am very excited. Kaylee and her significant other are joining us after she runs a half marathon. Whoop, whoop, go Kaylee, go. And my son and his fiance will be there as well. So we've got a few days on our own, a few days with the kids, and my poor Allie won't be joining us because she'll be in Italy. So life is good. Back to this darling small pillow. This is for Sabrina. Which is right side up? Is that right side up, you think? Yeah. So I can't decide, but it's a beautiful little floral, and I honestly want to say, I bet you this was maybe designed to be an eyeglass case. So to take something like this and turn it into this darling little pillow is just so sweet. We have another pillow we're going to show you that's just an ornament on a larger pillow. So you can show off your needlepoint without doing a giant piece if you're not a giant piece person. Honestly, giant pieces give you a little bit more bang for your buck. If you're concerned about your budget, a small canvas doesn't cost very much, but you also stitch it really fast, and then the finishing for something like this versus a large pillow really isn't very different, if that makes any sense. So I don't have this canvas in the building. It might be a Colors of Praise canvas, not really sure. We can figure that out if you'd like. But Kaylee did pull this really cute piece, and of course I self-film, so you can see that you're seeing the words backwards, and it says in the garden, and you guys know I love anything with a bee, and there is a little bee on this guy, so, and a ladybug too, so all the good little bugs are there. So this could be a sign on a door, but it also would be a really cute pillow for someone who is an avid gardener. So I will hand that off to you, Kales. Next up in Pillow Land, we're switching seasons drastically. This is absolutely gorgeous. Kelly wrote this stitch guide. This was a piece that was exclusive to us. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry for a while. It is now available anywhere. But this is from Laura Love. Let me give you that bag, Kales. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. This is Cherries, and Cherry is her name. These are not cherries. All is calm, all is bright, of course, is what it says. Such a gorgeous design. She did follow Kelly's stitch guide, I think, to the extreme. Yeah, everything I'm seeing looks like Kelly's stitch guide. And it's done in white velvet with this gorgeous trim. And it's absolutely beautiful. Do you guys see the crystals in this trim? So pretty. We can order this for you, and of course we do have a stitch guide, as I mentioned. I'm going to hand that to you, Kales. What we do have in the building is Peace on Earth, and if you'll notice, a lot of the elements are the same, but there's also a stitch guide from Laura Love on this, right?
I think you use the green one.
The green and the burgundy are the same.
Just change the background color. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So we do have a stitch guide available for this one as well that Laura's mom Jill stitched and Laura designed, and Laura is the designer, and it is not our Laura, but it is fantastic. So this is Peace on Earth. So there is that. I have one more pillow. This is here for, oh, this is so cute. I think that this maybe came from us. This is from Brenda Scott, and it is here for Corinne. Sorry, I almost said Colleen. Corinne, we've got white velvet going on and some fabulous trim as well. And again, this is kind of interesting. Mainly in basket weave, but then Corinne went wild in all the best ways. Do you guys see his hat? His hat is all beaded. Can you see that glimmer? It's so good. So, so good. So we can order this Brenda Scott canvas for you, Stoft, sorry. Brenda Scott is one of our customers. Brenda Stoft is our designer. We can order this for you. And if you want to do something that's in the building, look at how cute this Santa would be in the same finish. He'd be so cute with that blue background. And this is a Susan Roberts piece. It is here. But I think a lot of people are hesitant to do rectangular pillow, and we've seen a couple really great rectangular pillows this morning. So don't hesitate to make a rectangle into a pillow. Thank you, my dear. Okay, I think that's it from Pillowland. Let's talk about this class, you guys. I am so excited. Oh no, there's more pillows. We're not going to talk about the class yet. The pillows are usually behind me, and I'm such a creature of habit. But we organized, oh, we've got some more really good pillows. Woo woo. Okay, this is here for Mary Sue, who is, oh my gosh, this is so cute, you guys. So Grace is one of our high school gals that works for us, and she's been here about 2 years. She is just such a gem. We really, really adore her. And apparently this is her grandmother's. So sweet. This is this little pig ornament is from KCN, and she asked us to turn it into a pillow. And so you can take a very small ornament. This is like a 4x5 oval, and we've put it on this blue pillow. It's been embroidered on the back. They asked for a zipper. A zipper is something that you have to specifically ask for. We don't normally do that. And I think this is called flange. Is that what that's called? When it's just the fabric edge. Sometimes I don't always know my finishing things. I just know what I like. And I like this a lot. Yeah. So this is really sweet. And our pillow finisher did a fantastic job, and just really quite an inspiration to take just something small and turn it into that. We have, of course, we're all in the patriotic frame of mind around here. So this cute little buoy tree, which is more summery than maybe patriotic-y, but that would be so cute on there too. Finish, just use one of our oval templates, and you could make something that could then be inset onto this. And I will point that out too. This is actually inset into the pillow. It is not appliqued on. They can also applique onto, like, I have a pillow here. Is it right behind me? It is. This pillow here actually came with my couch. You know how you get like those pillows with your couch? And this pillow came with my couch. So I had this ornament finished and appliqued on top of this pillow. So if you have a pre-made pillow that matches something in your house, not that this has ever been home to my house, we can do it that way. But in this case, this is actually opened up, and the canvas is laid behind the fabric. It is not placed on top of. So either one is a choice. So there we go. Thank you, my dear. Next up, we had this at a trunk show, and now I can't remember whose it is. Do I have a cheat sheet? It's from KCN. Like, just to die for. This is Molly's pillow. So good. This is 18 mesh. And look at these circle of animals. Of course, the king of the jungle in the middle, the zebras, the chimpanzees, the tigers. I'm obsessed by this pillow. This subtle brush trim is a perfect combination. And then a herringbone in the back. Hopefully I have that right. Do I have that right? Herringbone. I confuse herringbone and, what's the one I confuse it with?
Van Dyke.
No, fabric. Anyways, it doesn't really matter.
Houndstooth?
Houndstooth, yes. Liz has known me for far too long. But that one is herringbone. I had to look at Anne for confirmation though. I always have, Houndstooth, I always know because now Ada Hayden at Eye Candy has helped me because she has cat's tooth canvases, so I know if it looks like cat's tooth, it's really houndstooth. So, in any event, this is here for Pam. Darling Tooth Fairy pillow from Susan Battle. I talked to my friend Susan yesterday, as a matter of fact. So sweet. Obviously, oh, what is this called? A loader?
Oh, it's a digger.
A digger, thank you. See, I don't.
Your son works in trucks.
Oh yeah, my son does work for Caterpillar. I should know, but he's a data analyst. I'm not sure he would even know. He would. But there's a little pocket for the tooth, and my finishers have added this fabulous gold welting. It's not a self welt. It is a contrasting welt, and 2 different sizes of gingham. How sweet is that? I'm not sure the Tooth Fairy recipient, pillow recipient, will appreciate all the patterns that have gone into this, but it came out absolutely fabulously. And that is from Susan Battle, so we can order that for you. Okay, now did I actually finish all the pillows? Oh no, there's one hiding here. This one's so fantastic, you guys. I literally kind of squealed this morning when I got here and saw this. And the good news is Kimberly is watching. So Kimberly, if you love my top, you're gonna love, love, love what they did with your pillow. So this happens to be from Christine Kingston. And look at this fabric my finishers found and put on here. It is so fantastic. I'm just fluffing up the ruffle a little bit because it's been tucked in a bag to keep it clean.
Upside down.
Oh, it is upside down. I saw Kaylee doing something, but I couldn't quite figure it out. Now it's right side up. I was so obsessed with the fabric that, I'm not paying attention. So this spooky piece is from Christine Kingston's trunk show, so we can order it for you. We have sold it already. This is the 13 mesh version, I think.
18.
18? Okay, thank you, Liz. She looked at it more carefully this morning. We were all obsessed with it. And Kimberly has stitched it beautifully. Originally, Christine wrote the stitch guide. We can order the stitch guide for you. If you happen to be a subscriber of Needlepoint now, it was in the October-November 2023 edition, I believe. But we can order the stitch guide as well. And what Kimberly did was Liz and I were obsessed by this when it first came out, and I showed her it in the magazine. She's like, I absolutely love it. But of course, Liz was like, I want to brighten it up. And so what is normally painted in gray and white, Liz changed to lime green and lavender, purple, orchid, whatever color you want to call that. And
It's most of that's glow in the dark.
It is fantastic. So the beauty of Christine's stitch guides is she and her canvases. She does a lot of canvases that have these stripes, and she does really interesting composite stitches. And so if you love this as much as I do, of course we can order this for you, but maybe you're not a Halloween stitcher. You could take Christine's stitch guide and apply it to something like her Liberty canvas if you're more in the mood to stitch something that is 4th of July or patriotic related. So, 'tis the season. I know I shouldn't even say this out loud. It's a little hard to be terribly patriotic these days. But, I'm a 4th of July girl. I will always be patriotic. So Kimberly did a fantastic job. These stitches are gorgeous. So this is just a combination of fantastic stitching, a great design, a great stitch guide, and over the top finishing for sure. So hopefully Kimberly loves it as much as I do. If you don't, Kimberly, let's talk. I'll take it off your hands. So there we go. That's for Kimberly. Okay, so now I think we have done all of the pillows. We have this stand up here for Linda Rossi, and it is fantastic. This is one of my favorite nativity designs. This is from Birds of a Feather, and we can order this for you. It's not in the building right now, although they do a really good job of keeping inventory, so chances are it's going to be available. But Linda stitched this all in basket weave, and again, you could have done some decorative stitches, but it is so beautiful just the way it is. So fantastic. What I also love, and I wish you guys, I'm holding this, so I obviously am touching this. This is patterned velvet. I have no idea where my finishers got this fabric from, but it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And just a simple bow and a star, of course, on the top for, I'm guessing, the Star of Bethlehem, which I love. And yeah, so this is here for Linda. So I will pop that back in there. There we go, Kales. One more simple stand-up. This was a talk around here for the morning because this is super creative. This is my friend Kathy, And I did talk to Kathy for a little while last week. Absolutely darling. So I'm gonna hold it back. Look at how cute this is. My finishers did a fantastic little base, XOXO all around the bottom. She had us put a year charm on if you're trying to save a little on the finishing dollar. Embroidery is about $25, a year charm's $1, so that is definitely the way to go. But what I love about this, if you look at this closely, Kathy did that square stitch on top of that pattern. Most of this piece is not stitched, but that overlay of the squares is fantastic. So, you need me to move this way more? Okay.
Thank you. You put an X on the floor.
Sorry, I always lean this way, you know, blind eye.
Your blind eye is out of camera.
There we go.
I know you can't tell.
So anyways, Kathy made a fantastic choice, and I think my finishers did a great job. This is not in the building, but if you're in the mood to, and I can order this for you. Let's see if we know who it is. Don't think I know who it is, but we can figure that out. And it is darling, so that's gonna go home to Kathy, but this Love You Heart is here from Kangaroo Paws.
That's one of the cutest hearts.
Robin
cute.
has stitched this. And what did Robin do with it? It was so great.
She did darning stitch hearts down the pink stripes
That's right.
a matching color using silk straw.
It was so good. I just remember seeing pictures of it. I'm like, that is the cutest canvas. And then also the love canvas from our good friend Amy Poor. Amy's usually watching. I represent her designs and just absolutely love her as a person and love her designs. So love is in the building as well. Okie dokie. Okay, so now let's talk about this exciting class, you guys. I have a feeling this class is gonna roll out tonight. It will be live on our website at 6 o'clock Eastern. And if you are a Halloween fan, if you're interested in ribbon work, you're going to be interested in this class. I'm hoping it doesn't sell out because I, of course, would love to take the class. But we can only have 12 people. So we have Tamara, sorry, I apologize. I always want to say her name incorrectly. Tamara, yes, do I have it right this time? Tamara, who is T Stitches, has accidentally become a fantastic needlepoint teacher. And she really specializes in ribbon work. And I think so many people are intimidated by ribbon work because they think it's going to be really hard. And the big secret is when you sit down and actually try it, especially when someone's kind of holding your hand, you will find how easy it is. So for those of you that have been around at all, you know that we are a huge Halloween shop. I personally don't even really like Halloween itself. I love to stitch for Halloween. Bizarre, I know, it doesn't make any sense. So, Tamara, I have to think about it every time, I'm so sorry. I had a friend in college with the same spelling but pronounced differently, so I screw it up all the time. She has all these ribbon classes, and normally you pick from 2 or 3. Well, we are going all in on Halloween. So this is the design. I just have a paper version right now. How incredible is this? So in this class, it will be September, it will go live on our website tonight. It will be September 9th and 10th. It's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. 9 to 4 the first day, 9 to 12 the second day, lunch both days. You will gain so much ribbon knowledge. You go home with a couple of different booklets that you can apply all this ribbon knowledge to other pieces. It's an 8x8 design. I think if any of you have our small self-finishing table, this will fit in there perfectly. And it is gorgeous. So she is a traveling teacher, so therefore the classes get to be a little bit more expensive. There will not be an online option, unfortunately. This is very much due to the nature of the class. It is only in person. It is a 2-day class. So I am hoping that people will want to come to Detroit in September. Spoiler alert, Detroit, September, Michigan, September, fantastic. It's honestly like the best month of the year around here. So it is, and Detroit keeps winning all these awards about, you know, the top 52 places to visit in the country from the New York Times, all sorts of other things. So Detroit is not what it used to be. And anyone who comes for our retreats, I think we hear over and over again, oh my gosh, I had no idea how great this city was. Fantastic food. I will be honest, the only downside of taking a class here is the closest decent hotel is about 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away. But you know, it's 25 minutes. It's not that big of a deal. The other thing, because we're the Motor City, we have lots of highways. We don't have traffic. I just got back from Chicago, as I mentioned. Oh my God, we sat in traffic like all the time. That doesn't happen really in Detroit. So in any event, we are so excited about this. People are saying I recently visited Detroit. It's been fantastic. Oh, and Sean is saying she's been to the airport. I'm telling you, we have a fantastic airport. I always forget about that until I go somewhere else, and I'm like, what is this zaniness? Like, this isn't how it happens in Detroit. So we do have a really good airport. We're a Delta hub, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, class will go live tonight at 6 o'clock. The deposit is $400, and then the balance of it is $435. So yes, it is an $835 class, but you're gonna go home with everything to complete this canvas, including this vintage 1950s skeleton body that is part of it. Who is the designer of the canvas? Eileen Tamara, I'm so sorry. It is not a lottery, unfortunately. I think it's just gonna be first come, first serve at 6 o'clock tonight. I maybe should have done it as a lottery. Didn't think about that. But I know, like, this is a Halloween piece. It maybe doesn't speak to everyone. I think it's amazing. So, hopefully it doesn't sell out so I can take the class, but we always say around here, our customers always get first dibs. So, oh, and is that Linda, Stitch Spin Retreat, or is that Nancy? That's Nancy. Thank you. She's saying you need a couple extra days for Detroit. She came with her husband, who was the trailing spouse when she came for our retreat, and it sounds like he almost had more fun than she did, if that's possible. So in any event, that's as much fun. Yeah, probably. So I think I've given you, so you'll get all the materials, so much ribbon knowledge, lots of things to take home so you can apply that knowledge to other canvases. And it is September 9th and 10th. As a matter of fact, I thank you, Lori, for asking that question right now. If you go to our Instagram bio, and there's no rush to it because it's just informational until 6 o'clock tonight. If you go to the link in our Instagram bio, it'll take you to all the class information. It'll say coming soon, but it'll have all the information for the class, including links to hotels. I feel like we've covered everything on our listing. So we would love to have you join us, and really, really excited for this class. So check out the link in the bio. For now, it's just informational. It, again, will be live tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So hate that it's a race to the finish line, but maybe, like I said, it's kind of a niche canvas in some ways, but it's my niche canvas. So it's all good. So yes, so T Stitches is Tamara's business name, and she is the designer of the canvas. So that's that, and she will spread all the magic dust, and you'll have this beautiful canvas when you're done. Okay, I'm gonna go back to finishing because Liz has disappeared. So we'll do that. Okay, some fabulous bags. We did not provide this bag, but our finisher did a fantastic job. I'm sorry, who's it?
It's Kelly's.
Oh, it's Kelly's. It's our Kelly's. So a number of floss sets have stitched this Willa Heart design from distributed by the Plum Stitchery, and these snakes are available in like 4 or 5 different colors, and she had it put on this really, really fun tote bag.
I know Megan and Robin have also stitched it.
Yes, I think it was one of Megan's first projects. So it's not really designed to be folded in as this triangle, but it looks kind of cute like that. So anyways, that is here. We can order any of these canvases for you. Kelly picked some fantastic stitches. Really, really good. Then, speaking, Nancy, since you're watching, you'll be excited. I have a piece of yours. Nancy participated in one of our Anna Clutch events, which, spoiler alert, there will be another one July 16th. That information will be coming out soon, but in-person option and a virtual option. And so this gorgeous Anna clutch event. Now what she has done, I am sure whenever we sell Anna clutches, we sell the clutch with a Colors of Praise canvas. What a lot of people do, which I'm assuming is what Nancy did, is they got their Anna clutch, they kept their Colors of Praise canvas for another use, and she added on one of the Kate Woodward Wedgwood ginger jars, which is an absolutely inspired choice. So love it. We don't have any Anna clutches in the building. I don't even know if she has any available for sale, but we will have a number of them on July 16th. Sorry, we have a couple of events in July, so I have to keep thinking about what's what. So it is absolutely beautiful. These clutches are beautifully made, and they usually have something fun on the inside. There's a lovely velvet on the inside. So we can order this Wedgwood canvas for you. But we do have this Christmas version of a ginger jar in the building. So that is here and available. So that's here for Nancy. Next up here for Frankie is another one of the Anna clutches. Oh my God, so good. This is one of my favorite fabrics that they do. Their fabrics come and go, so I always have a favorite until the next go around of Anna clutches comes out, and then I have a new favorite. But this is, it's a kind of leopard print velvet, a floral print velvet on turquoise. This is a Colors of Praise canvas, fantastic. Our finisher always does a great job. She adds cording to it, she adds fabric to the back, and then she appliques it to the front of the bag. We don't have the Colors of Praise lips in the building, but we do have the Rachel Berry Vampy lips in the building, which would have looked really good on here as well. So that's here for Frankie, and there we go. Okay, let's get into some product, and then I have a whole bunch more finishing too, but it's easier on everybody here if we shake it up a little bit. I'm trying to decide where to start. We're going to start with these trays, because I have a very good local customer that came in, and she said, I have a belt strap that's been finished, and she's like, and I would like a circular rattan tray. And I said, I don't know if I've ever seen a circular rattan tray. So I dug and dug and dug, and I found these gorgeous trays, and I usually try to remember where they were made. I don't right now, I apologize. They're called Cayman rattan trays. I have a small version and I have a medium version. This is the small version. They're beautifully made. Oh good, thank you. $44. Let's see if it's gonna tell me where it was made. Oh, you know what? These were just made in China. Sorry, nowhere too exciting, but they look like they were made somewhere amazing. The rattan wrapped around, there's a wood base, as you can see on the back, and then the woven wicker over this. And how cute would this be as a little drinks tray? I have this Patty Man. I think this is Patty Man?
Yep.
Thank you.
I love that one.
Look at how cute that would be around there. A little martini belt around here. And honestly, I say this a lot, I wouldn't stitch the black. I just stitch all the fun things, leave the black open. You've got your shaker, your olives, your glasses, you have your spilled martini over here. That's kind of my style. This is the small version. It is 31 inches around. So 31 inches around. I'm noticing that somebody's ordering, and I love it, the spooky canvas. Let us know with threads. We're gonna assume that you want the lime and purple threads. So just confirm that with us if you would. Then there is a larger one, because some belts come larger. So this one is 37 inches around, and it is $55. So these are not breaking the bank. If you want these just for decoration, actually, Kels, will you hand me the smaller one back? They actually also nest quite nicely, which I kind of love nesting, because then you can use them for different things. Thank you, Ben dear. But this, Liz Goodrick Dillon, who's distributed my good friend Victoria Whitson. Sorry. This crocodile would be so good all the way around here. So, so good. And you could pick his background color to match your decor. And he is fantastic. So Love these new rattan trays. So that's the small and the medium. Small is 31 inches around, medium is 37 inches around. What I will tell you is that most belts are 36 inches around. So this one I believe was 36. So you want to stitch a little bit extra at the end. Annie, do you have an idea if that's 37 inches around, how much should they stitch? 38 inches? Should they stitch an extra inch if it's being applied around the tray? Sorry, I'm asking her questions on the fly.
I wouldn't, because you don't want to curve. It adds bulk when you fold it under.
So you want exactly 37 inches?
Yeah, maybe one row.
Okay, so 37 inches plus a row or two. So, and measure yours when you get it, but you're gonna want it kind of to meet exactly, maybe with 1 or 2 extra rows is what the experts are telling me. I surround myself by brilliance. Next up is from the same vendor, and I'm kind of in love with this. I ordered it, truth be told, I only ordered one because I wasn't sure how the quality, and even with these trays, I may have to order some for most of you because I wasn't sure what the quality was going to be. So I try not to like overbuy until I see it, because sometimes something comes in, I'm like, oh, no, that's not what I thought it would be. So this next piece, I ordered kind of on a whim. And when I pulled it out of the box, Kelly and Emily last night were kind of like, and then I told them what my thought process was. So they're like, that's really pretty, but like, kind of why? So look at this pretty box. It is that same wrapped rattan, and it's all glass. It has this brass closure. And I thought, it's got a wood bottom. It will retail for $108. How fantastic would this be to put all your off-season ornaments in, because it's see-through? Yeah. You will see them all on display all the time. I will give you guys a measurement of this. It is $108. Again, I only have one right now, but I did make sure I could order more because I think they're fantastic. 13 by 8, and then it is 5 inches tall. So 13, 8, 5. So I think that they're absolutely gorgeous. So hopefully you guys like them as much as I do. Again, I will have to order these, but I just wanted you to know kind of what my thought process was. And Emily's saying, Melissa's idea takes it to the next level. Thank you. I have to say, both Emily and Kelly were like, oh, that's really pretty. But they're kind of like, pretty with a question mark at the end. I go, we're going to put our finished ornaments in it. They're like, oh, now that's exciting. So one is here that can go out the door, and I will order up for the rest. Okay. Whew. Next up, we have some stockings. Let me do some stockings and let Liz get caught up with those comments, because I think there were a couple questions. That gives her a minute. This is here for Sally. Sally is local to us. This is, I'm not going to say who the designer is because I'm not sure. I think I'm sure. So beautiful. What is interesting about this is Sally asked us to not put cording on it. Usually stockings have cording. And I think I would have said, if I was writing it up to her, well, are you sure? Because I actually have never seen a stocking without cording. It is fantastic. Like, I absolutely love it. So, blue velvet on the back. Look at this pink silk file on the inside. It's so pretty. The pink and the navy together. Gorgeous. More importantly, Sally's stitching is gorgeous. So we can order this for you. I just have to double check on who the designer is. I have two in my brain and I'm just not totally sure. Let's see if it maybe gives me a cheat. No cording. I love it. I would not have, it says no cording like 3 times on here because
that's not their standard.
That's not their standard. And I would have thought that I wouldn't have liked that. And I think it's pretty fantastic. So that is here for Sally. Now you're going to see one with cording. This is here for Ellen. And this one has cording. And it is also very pretty. I mean, the cording is very subtle, but that non-cording was kind of interesting. So this is here for Ellen. Next up, it was like, it's stocking season apparently. This is four. On this one, now we're going a completely different path. So we went from no cording to our standard cording to a specialty cord that our customers asked us to add to this. So these are here for Whitney. So this has specialty cording on the front. This is a Susan Roberts stocking, so beautifully done. And then self-welting as cording on the back gusset. So pretty. And then this is kind of cute. I believe I have this story right, and maybe Liz or Ann or Kaylee can tell me if I'm wrong. This is for her mother, and I think her mother had stitched stockings for everyone in the family and didn't have one of her own. And so Whitney stitched it for her mom, which I kind of love. This is obviously embroidered on the top. Her name's Sharon, of course. But, okay, you guys, look at this turkey work. Incredible. Like, and Whitney always, she's younger. She hasn't stitched as much as her mom. And she is also a fantastic stitcher. And for her to take on all that metallic and all that turkey work is amazing. So, love that. And I know that I can show it off, even though I know Sharon sometimes watches unboxing, because she helped her, when she turned it in, there was a lot of mother-daughter discussions of, sorry, I keep being out of screen. Mother-daughter discussions of how it should be finished. So last is for Gioconda. She was actually in yesterday. We ordered this stocking for her. This is an Alexa stocking. I think right now Alexa is transitioning her business. I'd probably put that over there, Kils. It's one of the few things in this joint that can break. Alexa's transitioning her business to a new distributor, so I can't order Alexis stockings right now, but pretty soon we will be able to. She has very classic designs. This is for Gioconda, all in basket weave, just beautifully done, and hopefully Hugh will love it. So that is the end of the stockings. Okay, next up, we still have more finishing, but like I said, when we break it up, it's kind of fun. And easier for my staff, more importantly. Okay, some accessories that have arrived in the building. We haven't shown off any yet today, but we're seeing a lot more and more of things finished flat with pockets in the back so the acrylic stand can go on them. So we did get a restock of the acrylic stands. They come 4 to a pack. These are the 2-inch high ones, the 4-inch high ones, and the 6-inch high, which has only 3 items in it. So that's the 6-inch high. So these have been restocked. Other things not terribly exciting, but necessary, or maybe not necessary, but I always like tools that make life easier with stitching. So snag nabbits back in the building. If you are a newer stitcher, or maybe even a longtime stitcher and haven't added a snag nabbit to your order, you need to. It's shaped like a needle, but it has a bumpy end. So when you have like a little trail of sticky uppy threads that comes through, we know what happens to the best of us. Use your snag nabbit, you put the smooth end through, and then that bumpy end drags anything back down. The tail end weaver is back in the building. So if you have something where you've maybe stitched a little too far, the tail of your thread isn't long enough to bury well, you can bury the wire loop, put your leftover thread through, and pull it back through. So that is that. And then needle pullers, I believe these are here in 2 sizes. These are one of the things that you're probably not always going to use, although my friend Megan at the Needlepoint Clubhouse uses hers almost every single time. So they're like kind of little sticky fingers, for lack of a better word. They come in a small medium size or a medium large size. And small medium is what I would wear. I wear a size 6 ring, if that helps you decide what size to get.
And I use the medium large I got because I like to put one on my thumb, if that helps anyone.
So the medium thumb does it, because the small medium means a small for a finger and a medium for the thumb.
Those don't go on my thumb, but the medium large, the large goes on my thumb. And I don't think, I mean, I have similar hands
Yeah,
too.
So it's a little bit of a guessing game. They're $7. So I think what Liz is saying is she's ended up with both sizes because she needed a bigger one for a thumb. So what it allows you to do is sometimes, you know, you can't quite get that needle through the back of your stitching. You can grab and pull. Megan says she has an issue with trigger finger, which honestly, I'm not even sure what that means. But it is an issue for her. So she said it really helps her to stitch and have a lot less issues with her hands. So they are here. The Victoria Whitson scissors. Do we have the strawberry ones in the building, Kaylee? Will you look on the tool wall? I think they'll be on the tool wall if we have them. These are Victoria Whitson scissors. They first came out, I have 2 different colors, so hang tight before you pick your color. They're $24. They come with this cute little case, and they are very, very, very sharp. She first came out with these strawberry scissors. Maybe I've sent Kaylee on a wild goose chase because she hasn't come back yet. But they're just like the strawberry scissors. The strawberry scissors maybe aren't back there because she started to go to the front end.
Yeah, we might be out of that. I don't know.
So they are exactly like the strawberry scissors, which have strawberry enamel handles, except for these are just silver. They have a little bit longer blade than we're used to seeing, a little bit bigger handles, but they are very, very sharp for $24. I am a little, what do I want to say? I spoil myself with scissors, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I like to have, and I usually have multiple projects going. Liz and I have that in common. And so sorry, I'm trying to put the little case back on here. I like to have a pair of scissors in every bag. So I can't always have like really, really, really expensive scissors in every bag, but I can, you know, swing $24 scissors in every bag. So silver with the pink protection, and then we have these kind of ombre rainbow ones with the green case. So Vicki calls these her spring scissors. They're $24. So they are back in the building. We have not seen those since market. They've been out of stock.
They
So
are so good. I love
yeah, I mean, they're just really high quality scissors for $24. Okay. My good friend Kelly Boverman at Bover Art, of course, has come out with some new fantastic needle minders. So these are all fused glass. She is now working with her son Eli, who does a lot of the art on them. So if you are a golfer, I have 2 different golf needle minders. This is the Golf Ball NT, so pretty. And this is the Golf Green, so pretty. We are still filming on 2 cameras if you see me moving back and forth. If you have not heard, we are filming and then uploading to YouTube for people that want to be able to start and stop the video, that don't want to spend 2 hours watching me live. Who can blame them? So if you see me going back and forth, it's because the upper camera is what we are filming for YouTube. And if you ever want to head on over to YouTube, go to the Wool the Floss channel, and you can watch old unboxings. You can watch the current one and start and stop it to your heart's content. You can fast forward through it. You can rewind, all the things. So Rebecca, who is my marketer extraordinaire and does a lot of extra things for us, she has a 2-year-old, and so she said it's just so nice because if he's napping and I'm watching it while I'm working, or I'm watching it while I'm stitching, I can stop it and then go back later, you know, after he goes to bed at night and finish. So that was her idea, and it's come with rave reviews from everyone. The only thing that I hate about it is people keep telling me, now I have you on the big screen in my living room, which is positively petrifying
We're
to me.
already on the big screen, spoiler alert. I've had people tell me that for years.
Scary. Okay, here is the hydrangea basket. So pretty. They're purple hydrangeas, beautifully done. Look at the detail in the basket, you guys. So cute. And then, this might be one of my new personal favorites, the large strawberry on white. So, love this piece. Okay. Then, next up, we have some book restocks, but I'm going to move to some self-finishing because the book restock ties into what I pulled for the self-finishing. So, let's do that. Let me get this little pile done. Here we go. Okay. Christine Kingston, again, her trunk show is heading out the door. Oh, wait, Sabrina's up here. I have something to show off while Sabrina's at the ready. I don't have the total story on this, but this piece is for Emily, and
Oh, yeah.
was it
I
a
know.
combination? Is it just Emily who stitched it? Do we know?
Yes, it is.
Emily.
Emily's baby. I helped get it finished.
Okay, Emily decided she had to stitch this as a gift to Sabrina.
She all did it.
Because we call Sabrina the queen around here, and I was waiting until she walked up front. Emily's like, you need to show this off tomorrow. And I'm so sad Emily's not here today. She is home with her son who's having his molars out and some gum surgery. And
I think she had it done in time for her birthday, and her friend that helped her facilitate it, me, did not get it done in time on the other end.
So darn cute. So this is a birthday gift to Sabrina from Emily. She is our I don't know how we started calling her the queen, but now even our high school girl walks in and says, "Hey, queen."
She's the queen of finishing.
So
many reasons.
and she changed it up. I think it normally. What does it normally say on here?
I think it says
Stitch Queen, yeah.
And so Emily was like, I'm going to make it look like Sabrina. Should I do the queen
cute.
or just queen? I was like, I like the queen.
And right now, I think Sabrina does have those pink cheeks because she's like blushing. She's so like she's probably crying. So it is so sweet. So Sabrina is our finishing manager. She tracks everything that comes in when you get those emails to say your finishing has arrived. They've come from her. So sorry about the lack of wrapping, but there you go. There you go, sweetie. So hopefully Emily's still watching. She was sitting in the waiting room while he was having his surgery. I don't know if she's not.
That's
So,
Annie's bag.
oh, that's Annie's bag.
Sorry
So
about that.
yeah, you're getting your bag back. Yeah. So yay. So Sabrina is crying.
You deserve it, queen.
Yes, yay. So anyway, sorry, that kind of threw me off where I was. Okay.
Emily's like, I'm doing this.
I forgot to bring my water out here, so I'm going to open my Diet Coke for a second. Well, because I was getting a little teary-eyed watching Sabrina tear up. So, okay, back to the matter at hand, but that was really fun, so yay. Okay, we got a restock of all of our Planet Earth key fobs. This is the aqua version, and I pulled one of Christine Kingston's inserts, which would be cute just that way. But, oh, thank you, Kaylee. I was wondering where my water was. Appreciate that. Thank you for closing it, too, because we know I'm a klutz. So what else we got restocked was the Gingham Stitchery's Essentials book, which is a monogram book by Chrissy Johnson. And there is a simple serif, am I saying that right? Serif? Serif uppercase 10 and lowercase 10. And I think that this alphabet would be so cute on here in a metallic gold. I did have a little PSA announcement. If you were to maybe use Radiance and metallic gold on here, make sure with Radiance, because it does fray, make sure you bury it extra well. One of our finishing gals was in yesterday, Angie, who's fantastic. We have a 3-person dedicated finishing department, and then we have a lot of remote people that also help us with our finishing. So Angie was in and she said, please make sure that people bury Radiance. Oops, pause due to poor connection. Hold on, there we go. I think we're back now. Sorry about the pause, a little internet blip. Sorry. So she said, just make sure you bury it extra well. So use that Bargello tuck method. I believe Rebecca has put that in our tutorials because Liz and Kelly talked about that on WIPs one day. And also leave yourself an extra long waist knot. So I know this piece isn't huge, very big, but I would put your waist knot almost at this bottom corner and start at the upper corner with your initials. So the simple serif lowercase or uppercase is 10 high. I think it would be fantastic on here. Like, look how cute they are. They'd be so cute on there. So that is kind of where I was going with that. So there is a lot to love in this book. I'm trying to see this particular book. We might have to send back to them. I hope they don't all do this. We're gonna have to look at this one. It has a spiral, and the spiral is not spiraling. The spiral is being a turkey. So there are 34 different monograms in here. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, $35. Yeah, this one I think we're gonna have to send back to them because it's not spiraling. So we're gonna have to check, Kaylee, if anybody asks for these. We have a lot of these, but hopefully this weird spiral thing is one-off, because in the past we've never had an issue. So we're gonna watch for that, but that is back in the building. Cheryl is saying put glue stick on the radiance. That will also work. You could also use fray check. Yeah, those kind of things will keep it together on the end. But also just remember to bury it extra well. Okay, so we did the aqua key fob. We also have the swell blue. Again, I would do the same idea, the swell blue with the zigzag. Of course, the inserts are 20% off during our Christine Kingston trunk show. This is the lime colorway with the lime zigzags. And then separately from Kangaroo Paw, I received the golf insert, and I would love to see it maybe put into the black air tag holder, so you can put the canvas on the front. There's a pocket on the back of here that will hold an air tag, so you can track your golf. I showed that off, thank you. I put one aside because it's for me, Kaylee. This can track your golf clubs when you're traveling. So I thought that would be really cute. If you, again, want to show off your patriotic pride from Kangaroo Paws, the red key fob with this, our Old Glory flag on stripes on stripes, I thought was really sweet. And for the sailors in your life, the sailboat with the navy fob, not sailboat, the sail word with a navy fob would be really fun. The other books we have restocked in the building, the Needlepoint A Modern Stitch Dictionary is the first book from Emma Homant. These books are so reasonably priced, $24.99. Lots of basic stitching, really big graphs, stitched examples. What I will tell you is Emma is from the UK, and so the UK style of stitching tends to be all wool, a little bit heavier threads than we are used to on this side of the pond. So I love the charts. Sometimes I have to kind of use a little imagination about how some of these stitches would look in lighter weight threads. But this is just a great beginner book. But actually I own it. I use some of the stitches in here for sure. Look at that leaf stitch. I mean, aren't these pictures so beautiful? Just really inspiring for $24. So this is the first one. Her second book is also in the building. Her journal is also in the building, and her deck of cards that goes with the first ones, where you have, I think, 50 or 52 cards from this book that can travel with your project. So there we go. Okay, so those are our books back in the building. We're gonna check out this spiral when we get a chance. Where shall I go? You okay, Liz? Okay. Okay. Okay, this is another of my recent finds. Where do I start with these? No, I'm gonna start with the circles. Okay, frames. I know you guys can buy frames anywhere, but it's not always easy to buy a 4-inch round or a 4-inch square. So I found these frames, and I get to brag a little bit about Kaylee right now too. So these, I'm going to show you the frame by itself first, I guess. Oh, I don't have the white one by itself. So I guess I'll brag about her all at the same time. This is a 4-inch round frame, and by the way, it is $32. It is all wood with these scallops. This ribbon just adds a little extra something to me. Just really cute. And this is a 4-inch round, very similar to any 4-inch round you could find. However, my sweet Kaylee designed this from a picture. It's a local country club, and picked all her own stitches, and she hadn't ever had it finished. I'm like, oh, I need a 4-inch round. I gotta hurry up and finish this. So she gifted me her 4-inch round to put in this frame for a shop sample. So I have these, hold on, with a 4-inch round. because I'm gonna have other colors. So I'm gonna assume at this point, anyone says they want a 4-inch round frame, want the white. If you want a different color, and sorry Liz, I should have said that ahead of time. I have 4 colors of this. White I do think is gonna be the most popular. This is the white. So anyone, the last one I'm seeing is Roberta. So anyone after that, please make sure you say your color. So if you haven't commented already, please make sure you say your color. So that is white. This is the gray. And Bryn was helping me pick out combinations last night. And look at how cute that just little floral piece would be in that gray frame. I mean, such a sweet gift. Again, they're $32. This is gray. Sorry, I'm just repackaging them. I don't want anything to scratch each other. I also did a little video 2 nights ago when these came in. Kelly filmed me because I wanted people to know how easy it was to self-finish into these frames. The whole entire video was 6 minutes long, and that was start to finish. So Rebecca will put that video out fairly soon, and you will see here is the natural version. It's kind of like a little whitewashed, and look at this darling little sailboat in there, so cute. So like such a nice affordable gift. I mean, you can't do any sort of finishing for $32. And again, I don't do a lot of self-finishing, or I don't do a lot of finishing at all. So for me to do that, it literally, you know, there's a few little tricks that I let people know about. In general, the glass probably will not work with these frames. They do come with glass, so you could just use them as a picture frame. There is the black version. And again, you're seeing a little of the natural edges underneath, but I just thought they were really, really sweet. And 4-inch rounds, $32, this is black. And then, I know some of you have 4-inch squares that you're looking for a home to. So let me find the pile of the squares. Oops, that goes over there. Okay, squares. So, they look very similar. I think the price is also very similar. Let me double check. $28, a little bit more affordable. So again, that little scalloped 4x4, you've got your same ribbon connection. The glass, as I was saying, really, you can use it for a picture frame. If you're gonna put needlepoint in it, the glass is probably gonna have to go because there's just not enough in depth. So here is the square version. So maybe you wanna put something in your bar, on your bar cart. You're a little buzzed for the bar. Seeing so many nice birthday comments. Thanks, you guys. But there's the white, $28, and I've got just one other color of the square. Repackage that really fast. Oh shoot, I meant to show you guys this. Bryn also picked this up. So this is so sweet. This is from, I can't remember who the designer is of this canvas. This little flamingo. He's too small for this 4x4, but again, if you own or would like to own our square and rectangle templates, there's a 4x4 square in there. So it'd be very easy to use your Presto pen, again, our little whiteout pens we sell, to white out that little outline and change it to a 4x4 using your number 4 hard pencil, which of course we also sell, and use our template. And away you go. And that cute little flamingo in this white frame, so darling. Okay, so the square frame I also have available in the natural color. I just thought these were really pretty, so I hope you guys like them too. And here's the natural version. Again, you could go back to your bar cart and put Nightcap in from Tina Griffin, and or Tipsy from Tina Griffin. But lots of 4x4 canvases. The other thing you could easily do is if you have a 4-inch round, you could again use our 4x4 square templates and square it off, stitch a little extra background, and you can put a 4x4 round, of course, in a 4x4 square. Phew, okay. So those, yeah, I was very happy with, I always call them my needlepoint adjacent items that I come up with, so I hope you guys are excited about them too. Okay, that's all gonna go over there. Okay, let's go back to a little bit of finishing while Liz and Ann figure out all the frame orders.
Melissa,
Yes.
can you just ask people because it's a delay, as we're getting further down, people are just saying natural frame. Is it the round
Okay,
or the square?
yeah,
It's gotta
please.
be-
So I see that Sherry's saying 4-inch square white. Perfect. Someone says 4x4 square natural frame. Perfect. If you just said natural frame or white frame, please let us know if you want square or round. We would hate to send you something you didn't order. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to reorder those. I did make sure this morning that they were still available. Not gonna be a problem. But some of you might have a couple week delay in getting yours. But yeah, there we go. Okay, I thought we were showing these next week, so I'm gonna set those aside. Okay, oh, this is so sweet. This is for our friend Sherry. And she has made this as a baby gift because I remember hearing about the new baby coming along. She is, I can't remember the baby's relation to her, but how pretty is this? Baby sleeping. I'm not sure. I also thought I'm confused about this. I'm gonna have to double check about this. I'm gonna set this piece aside too because I thought there was something we were changing on this that I don't think got changed. So we're gonna back into that. But I don't know the designer offhand for this. Does not say, but we could figure that out. We do have a couple really darling baby sleeping signs from Christine Kingston in her trunk show. So let me get my board back. Boom. Yep. Liz was on the ball. I asked her, she's like, 30th, done. I know. The princess sleeps here. I also know this is available in a prince version. This is the yellow princess sleeps here. And then there's also a blue princess sleeps here. This frog is so cute. Christine also has a belt that has all these crowned frogs on it. I think my friend Carol owns it as well. I absolutely love it. And those are here, 20% off through the 30th. And then a little bit more classic, the cow jumping over the moon saying baby sleeping. Just such a really great, great gift. So those are here. I'm gonna hold on to this finishing because I have a question about that, Gail. So if you're wondering where that went, that's where it is. Are you good, Liz?
We're behind on those frames.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I'll keep going with finishing. You let me know when you're ready. Oh, so cute. Okay, these are for our local legend, Char. She loves a good Stitch and Angel. I think she has stitched so many of them in so many different renditions, but look at these patriotic ones. They're all slightly different, and she's had us do them on painted sticks. So I think she's probably putting them in a vase or some such thing. The fabrics on the back are absolutely darling. So darn cute. So these are here for Char, and she will be ready for patriotic season. So these are here in the nick of time. So yay, but she just turned these in not very long ago. So I think she's gonna be very surprised to see that they're here. Okay, next up for Katie. Oh, lots of goodies in here. I don't even know where to start. This piece is from Amy Poor. This is, of course, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Love this. So pretty. So that is here for Grace. She's put real pearls around Audrey's neck. Just absolutely love that. Such a classic. This piece is from Alice Peterson, so we can order that for you. A little Harry Potter inspired, of course. What else is in here for Grace? This is from Stitch Style. Oh, how do you say it, Liz? The smoker. Traeger, thank you. Liz's husband is the smoker extraordinaire. Yeah, Chase hasn't gone this far yet, but maybe I need to buy another building.
So he has a 500-pound custom smoker. He just skipped right
Oh.
over that Traeger.
He's like, I don't need that stuff. That's for sissies. What else do we have in here? Oh, I don't know the designer of this, but how pretty is that? Snowy, snowy mountains, finished flat. So cute. So that is all here for Katie. Next up. I'm not doing a very good job connecting the dots here, so. Oh, this one I get. I just don't know where that one went. Okay, this is for
There's
Anne.
like one nutcracker in there.
In that bag that I missed?
Yes.
Oh, is there a nutcracker in there, Kels? You can show me that.
There's a bunch of stuff in there.
This is here for Anne. This is from Pepperberry Designs. We can order that for you. She has a whole collection of different animals with gifts. So sweet. Hold on one second. We don't have it in the building right now, but look at the penguin with the Christmas tree. So sweet. Love that. So that is here and available. And also for Katie, this, who is the designer of this? We've had this before. It's one of the Stitch Tent designers. It's not coming to me right now, but these come in a couple different outfit combinations. I do have the Susan Roberts little nutcracker in the building, and I used to never like nutcrackers. Now I'm kind of obsessed by them. It's funny how your tastes evolve over time. Our friend Susan, I know she was watching us yesterday. Hopefully she's watching today. I've got a couple pieces in this bag for her. Oh, who are these from? These are oldies but goodies. Do you remember who these are from?
I want to say Zecca, but I don't think so.
No, I think it's Mile High Princess maybe, which is an older designer. You know, that's when my age shows. I can't tell you like the popular song on the radio, but I can name an old designer. So, you know, we all have to have our talents. This one's taped shut so nicely. I'm just going to leave it. So these are from Mile High.
Well, the one is her sample. She
Oh.
sent us a sample to finish
That's
it
why.
similarly for the same acrylic piece she
Okay.
already owns.
There we go. So those are both for Susan. One newly finished, one sent as a sample, which if you ever want something finished exactly like something you have or as close, oh, they're going in a napkin holder, a two-sided napkin holder, probably from Cooper Oaks. Love it. So if you ever want us to match something because it's going somewhere that, you know, a set or whatever, if you send us a sample, we can't always guarantee we can do it exactly, but we can get pretty darn close. So sending a sample is always a good thing. This is from our friend Kay Irby for our good friend Sandy. It's beautiful, very simple nativity. Love it. Really, really pretty. So that's here for Sandy. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. Oh, these are for Rebecca Fletcher. So I'm gonna guess most of these are whip stitch designs. Always, oops, nope, but they're not. I'm always very flattered when a designer has us finish for them. That must mean we're at the top of the heap. Here is Morocco. This is from Kirk and Bradley. So beautifully done. Gusseted. There is also JD's Chippery. I'm sure that's probably a Dallas thing. I'm just guessing because I'm sure that's a whip stitch design. This camouflage nutcracker, so cute. Again, I'm guessing it's a whip stitch design. I don't know that for sure. Where's Emily when I need her? She's usually Johnny on the spot with the new designers. I'm good at the old ones. Paris from Kirk and Bradley. And what else is in here? This is from, oh, what are those darling girls' names? Ones with all the matchboxes.
Spruce Street.
Spruce Street, thank you. And this says the Dunmore, which I don't know where that is. I'm guessing, oh, of course, maybe in Dallas. We don't have this nutcracker in the building, but I do think that this is a Susan Roberts nutcracker now that I'm looking at it more closely. So I can order the camouflage nutcracker for you. We do have the Captain Nutcracker. Isn't he fantastic? He's so good.
I thought he was very summery.
Yes. I know, I was talking to someone the other day and I said, I'm having a really hard time stitching Christmas right now. Like it was in Andy when she was in. I'm like, I just don't want to stitch Christmas in the summertime. So sometimes it's fun to be able to stitch something that maybe you need for a Christmas gift because of the timing, but it doesn't feel so Christmassy. So, okay. Oops. For Molly. Molly is local to us. She is a brand new stitcher. I think she stitched when she was little, and this is the first thing she's done. She's my age. She came back in. She's said, I need to do something so I sit down or don't waste all my time on a screen. And so she picked up this cute little bunny. She changed lots of the colors. This is the Low Point Studio bunny egg, and I think we have this in the building. We didn't pull it, but this is in the building, and absolutely darling. And look at the fabric on the back, so fun. So she was going on her 60th birthday trip, and she was taking her entire family to Hawaii, and she told me she had grown up in Hawaii, and I had no idea. I thought that was really, really fun. Or not grown up in Hawaii. She lived in Hawaii for a couple years in her 20s. I said that completely wrong. This is for Mary Helen. We love her. The evergreen bunny, oh my gosh, so beautiful. I love that they've added that blue gingham bow. They've added one of our fur poms for the tail and that beautiful green. We can order this for you. I do believe they come facing 2 different ways, and of course you're seeing everything backwards, so this bunny actually faces, I don't even know, I can't even do that. If you care which way he faces, let us know. But there are ones that face 2 different sizes, so you can put one on each side. But they finished this kind of knife edge, which is also like, it looks kind of like natural. I love it. Okay, so that's that. This darling tree is here for Javine. This is from Kate Levy, and she's done a few little color changes because clearly Javine is not a pink girl, or maybe it's being gifted to someone who's not a pink person. And it's so cute though with the gold and the silver, but it does come with the pink bow and the pink base. So just to be aware, if you wanted us to order this, that you would, it would come pink. So, okay. What's our status, Liz? Shall I?
I'm almost there.
Okay, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. These are here for Jen. So cute. We ordered this for her. I think this was from the Ada Hayden Eye Candy Trunk Show. Hissing booth, which is kind of, I love the irony with a little sassy black cat on there. So cute. This is from one of the CBK artists, Shelly Tribby, I think, but I might have that wrong. The Holiday Bunny Couple. This was brought out of retirement because we had someone finish it and it was so sweet, and they brought this back. I love it. And then this little mini sock, I'm next to positive, is from Susan Roberts, and Jen added a name to it, of course. We don't have this one in the building. We do have this camel and donkey, kind of like nativity adjacent. So sweet, from Liz Dillon. So great. So those are here for Jen. All this finishing's done, Chris. If you want to take this. This book we have an issue with. So, okay, next up in my bag of tricks. Ooh, these are fun. This is here for Julie, and I think I saw Julie was watching. So it's always fun when your finishing pops out and you've been washing. This is a PD Santa. Took me a minute to percolate. We can order this for you. So sweet. Julie did a fantastic job stitching him. She might have used one of the French knot stitch guides. So this is amazing. The woven bag on the wall.
I guess there's one above.
One on
You can
top?
barely see it.
Let me pull that down in a minute. This is also from Ada Hayden for Julie. This is one of the Autumn Fox. I believe there's one for every season, and I love it. She has something embroidered on the back about the Lost Fox Inn, which I'm guessing is maybe a wedding venue. So fantastic. Okie dokie. Set that over there. Let me pull down this bag. I think this is maybe the last one we have of this bag.
I think it is.
But I can order more of these. I love these bags. Speaking of, we were talking about Shar, our local legend earlier. She has this bag. So it is a rattan bag. Easy to pop something on the front of it. What I do love is that it has this liner that has a drawstring, so everything in here isn't necessarily on display. Alternatively, you don't have to use the drawstring and it'll lay flat. And let me tell you a price if I can find the price tag, but maybe I can't. Oh yes, I can. Here it is. $124. So it is just a cute summer bag for sure. So if you asked if it's on the website, it will be. It is called the,
You said we only had one though, didn't you?
I think we only have one. So claim it here if you would like it. Because otherwise we're going to have a problem. So I'm not going to tell you what it's called. I'm going to keep that a secret. But we can order more. I believe that these are still available. I'm going to have Kaylee put that back together and back up. There's the needle to hold it on there. Thank you. Okay, you good? Okay, next up. We had a restock from our acrylic maker. He does these fantastic acrylic coasters. They're sometimes hard to get, although this sort of came fairly quickly. So your piece is finished to a 4x4 and it slides in and out of here. And they are $26. So they are here, and we have lots of them now for the moment. And I just think they're really fun. Here is the Santa Sips. Santa is sipping champagne. Santa's sipping Manhattan or old fashioned? Manhattan. I have old fashions on the brain because that's my son's drink of choice for some reason these days.
Oh, Liz loves it too.
I know.
don't
There's
like
a
the brown
martini with all the olives. Oh, Anne brought me a Finnish version. This is actually hers. So your piece pops right in there. This is a Boston drink, a Dallas drink that I can never remember the name of.
Oh.
Tam.
It's a Texas something swirly
Yeah.
thingy. Oh my god. It's really sounds delicious.
It does. So sorry from the Michigan people to the Texas people that we don't remember the name of this specialty
drink. Then I'll
drink.
remember it.
I know. We'll have to do that when we go to Frisco. And there, of course, is it pink champagne?
Yeah.
I think so. No, it says
Dirty
Kir.
Shirley.
It says Kir Royale.
Oh, Pure Royale, yeah.
Is that something? I don't even know that that's something.
Liqueur in it.
I think it could be kind of any pink drink that comes in a tall glass. Let's be honest. So those are here. We also have the 4x4 cube. I should have unwrapped this. Let me unwrap this if I can find the top. Boom, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna let you put this back in there, Kales, when I'm done. These are $82. I almost dropped the top, that would have been bad. And your piece slides right in the front.
Mambo Taxi.
A Mambo Taxi. How are we gonna remember that? How are we gonna remember that? Mambo.
Mambo.
And so these acrylic cubes are really great because you can put a 4x4 in the front of there and store kind of anything in it that you want. They're very well made for the price for sure. So I'll let you put that back in there, Kales. Thank you. You got it. Okay, we did all that. I have some Christine Kingston clutches. Again, this is kind of the end of her trunk show, but I wanted to show off these clutches with some of the handles that we have because the combination kind of makes it. So we have these tortoise shell handles. Aren't they so cute? These are sold separately, but look at that combination together. I absolutely love it. If you didn't want to make this clutch before, you'll want to make it now. Orange and pink is like a great new combination. Maybe not new, but I'm newly in love with it. So there we go. So that is the pink and orange clutch from Christine Kingston. Canvas is 20% off through the 30th. These handles are all $30. They're not going to break the bank. Our fabric finisher can take care of them for you if you want ultra suede on the back or a heavier fabric. We could also direct you, actually our website will direct you to some leather finishers that make leather purses. We're gonna call this the Diamond Clutch, and look at those blue handles with it, you guys. So darn cute, so sweet. And then we have a black and gold clutch. We're just gonna call it the black and gold clutch. So we have black bamboo handles with this black and gold clutch. Super classic, love that. And last but not least, in Christine Kingston Clutch Land, is the blue and green clutch with these fun turquoise tortoiseshell handles. Look how cute. Such a good combination. Really, really good. So again, Christine Kingston here just through the 30th, which I think is next Sunday, maybe? I don't want those to fall off the table. Okay. Next up, self-finishing tote bags. We have gotten restocked a couple of the larger versions. So if you are interested in any of these, please say the word large, because I'm going to be showing you a smaller version. So restock of the large. This is the hot pink. This is one we keep selling out of over and over again. It has a 6x6 square in there. You can take a circular ornament. Look at how cute these pink ice skates are. And you can square that out into a 6x6 and add that in there. They are self-finishing. This is 3M sticky paper. You can take this off. I have not finished one of these yet, but there's a lot of opening here. I might leave that sticky paper in place, stitch this to 6x6, and then put maybe some interfacing on the back of here. Leave yourself a lot of extra canvas because you've got lots of room to tuck in here, and away you go. So that is the hot pink one. And then the lime green one has been restocked. Again, this is the large lime green with a 6x6, and Megan and I were matching things up yesterday, and look how cute our little wood stock. This canvas is exclusive to us. He would be so cute in there in the 6x6 opening. So this is lime green with woodstock and daisies. Then these, and I have to tell you, being in Chicago last weekend, everyone I saw, like these boat totes have been around forever, but everyone I saw was, can we show the inside of the canvas tote? Yes, I should, thank you. I don't think there's a lot to show, but it does have an interior pocket. Obviously it also has the green on the bottom, the green handles, and there is one interior pocket. There we go, one interior pocket on the inside. So these canvas totes, where's that? Oh, Kales, did I set the measuring tape in that tray? Can I have that measuring tape back? I want to give people measurements of this. Or I can just do it with this ruler, never mind. 14 by 18. 14 by 18 for the size, and these are $66. When I started to say in Chicago, everywhere we went, everyone was carrying these boat totes, but they all had the Trader Joe embroidery on it, which was kind of funny because they've been around forever, but Trader Joe's has somehow like kind of given them a resurgence in some way, shape, or form. So, and I think where this smaller size, so now I'm going to show you the small totes. The small totes are 12.5 wide, 10 high, well, probably not 10 high when the gusset's not folded out, 8.5 high, and it has a 5x5 insert. So this is the small light blue. I know some of you still have the larger navy on order. Those have been back ordered, but they will be coming. So this holds a 5x5. Bryn pulled this darling Staffordshire dog to put in there. I think you could change his red bow to be whatever color you wanted. So this is the small in light blue. It has an exterior pocket on the other side. I don't think the big ones do. No, the big ones don't have an exterior pocket, because I'm guessing the small one doesn't have an interior pocket. So No inside pocket on the small one, but there's an outside pocket. And the straps are just long enough to put it up and over your shoulder, but maybe it's gonna be more of a, this kind of deal. So they hold a 5x5. So this is the light blue, and we showed it to you with the Kate Woodward Staffordshire dog. Sorry, trying to put that back together. Then there is the beige version. I don't think I gave you a price. These are $58. This is the beige version. And what an inspired choice. Bryn chose this atlas from Plum Stitchery. So stitch yourself a little bit background, and I think that would be really, really fun. This forest green. Again, they all have a pocket on the other side. Hold a 5x5. This is, I think this is a 4.5 inch square, so you'd have to add a little extra. But this Monstera leaf from KCN. 13 mesh, a really fast stitch. Ooh, I like this selection too. This is the lime green bag. This apparently is the staff favorite. I had to order these in advance for both Anne and Laura. And look at this lattice monogram piece in there. It would be so darn cute. 13 mesh, room for your monogram across there. If you're a pink and green girl, which I guess a lot of you are, because I got lots of comments about my pink and green top, this would be absolutely darling. Love that combination. And then the navy blue version, which again, the large one is back ordered, but the small navy is here. And again, another monogram crest can go inside there. This holds a 5x5 and plenty of room for a fantastic monogram. You can pull that together using your essentials book. Yeah, I was trying to see if the Taylor Studios monogram would fit, but I'm not sure. The light pink, Bryn pulled this. I think you could change this outline to be light pink to make it a little bit more matchy-matchy, because that's how I am. I like things to really seriously coordinate, but very easy to change that colorway. And last color choice is black. This is, again, holds the 5x5. I can't remember the designer's name. This is through Mopsy. I can't remember the actual designer's name, but they have all these fantastic animals. As a matter of fact, we had, nope, it's not up there. Last week we had the flamingo on behind me, but this cute little bluebird I thought would be really cute in there. I picked that out yesterday. Oh,
a dog carrying a pink bag on your pink bag.
Ah, Kaylee, where were you yesterday? I mean, come on, you guys. Look at the beige and the pink. Speaking of matchy, and the dog's carrying the bag while you're carrying the bag with the dog on it. Like, gotta love it. Good choice, Kills. That is darling. Like that may need to come home with me. So cute. Good pick, Kills. Okay. Where are we now? I've just made a complete and utter mess. Okay, we have some brand new canvases in the building. Some are restocked, some are new. This is from, where's my board? I buried my board. There it is. Sorry, you guys. Whoops. Eva's coming in, our other high school helper who does a fantastic job for us. I set a little mini goal for Colleen, who heads up our thread department, and said, yeah, well, the girls are here for summer. Like, let's see if we can get a lot of our thread inventory for the year done, like maybe just before they go back to school. And then Eva came in and she started on it, and Kelly's daughter Amelia was helping her. And Eva's like, oh, no. This is going to be done before 4th of July. I'm like, okay, you go, girl. So gotta love that. So she is working away on that and doing a fantastic job for us. Okay, so this is new to us. There are a lot of people that are Formula race car fans, and there is your Formula race car. How fun is that? So that is new to us. I had not ordered that before. We were talking about those coasters earlier. This is the Game Bird Feather Coaster, so pretty. I think a few of you are waiting on the larger one with the orange background. That is still back ordered from the painter. I apologize for that, but it is on their radar. From Maddie Sweet, love this piece. Really, really fantastic, just floral piece. I think you could do this almost any size. The flowers themselves are 7 by 5 on 13 mesh. And you could make it much bigger than that. I think you could do this all in basket weave. I think you could do some fantastic ribbon work on this piece. Just love it, 13 mesh. I made an executive decision. We keep having this Wedgwood nativity in the building. So what I decided to do is we kept selling out of the top 3, Mary, Jesus, and Joseph, of course, which are here. And so what I decided to do was I brought Mary, Jesus, and Joseph back in the building, and I'm selling the entire set at a 20% discount. So let's see if I can do reverse math. I don't think I can. The whole set is $403. This is the designed after the Wedgwood nativity. So there is Mary, Joseph, and of course the star of the show, the baby. And then we have the 3 wise men and an angel. So wise man, wise man, wise man, and look at how beautiful the angel is. So I can order any of these pieces separately for you, but if you want the whole set together is 20% off. So the entire set is $403. I feel like the individual pieces were around $86, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, so that is that. So that whole set is here and available. Something else, speaking of a set, completely different scenario, is our coasters from Amy Poor. I feel like I show these off every week because we keep getting 1 by 1 in. So there is a total of 5 in this selection. Some people are using them as Halloween coasters. Some people are using more as Halloween decorations. Amy, when she stitched her samples, had us put them on sticks in a cauldron. Fantastic. So Hocus Pocus is back in the building. We have not had this one in a little while. We just recently restocked Eek and Spooky and Happy Haunting. And the last one, which is Be Batty, I have a number of those still on order. We have not forgotten about you. Then we have also restocked the Sledder Boy and the Sledder Girl. These are from Blue Ridge Stitchery. Kelly has written a fantastic stitch guide. The stitch guide covers both of them because so many of the elements are the same. And you guys have seen these finished quite a bit. So these are here and available. Also from Blue Ridge, a restock of the Rhododendron Circle. I think that's what this is called. Yes, Rhododendron on the Mountain. This is the circle. There's also a larger square version. Our restock of the Martini, Espresso Martini, excuse me. This makes such a cute bag tag. I love it. It is definitely strawberry season. I've been eating a lot of strawberries. Delicious. So the quart of strawberries is here. This is the Christmas cart. Look at all those cute little packages. Love an alternative colorway for Christmas. Slow burn on 13 mesh. Really fun. And of course, you guys know we love the bookshop. This actually works really, really well. I'm gonna slide back over to this guy. This works really well in the large 6x6, or it might even fit in the 5x5. I can measure that. But the bookshop, I love in this bag. Because you might be going to the library as opposed to the bookshop, but you know, this is a great book bag for sure. I have made an utter and complete mess. I think I've got a few more pieces of finishing. The other thing to make you aware of is we had Wow Wednesday yesterday, and we fire saled a lot of things. There are a number of canvases still left. If you look in our stories, there's a link to the canvases that are left on the sale price. Everything was 40% off or more. I did have some embellishments and some threads that were 20% off. I have exactly 1 of these little fab flowers left. This is the green leaf flower. It's called flowers, but they're actually leaves. And they have little holes in them, so they actually sew on like a bead. So I have 1 package of these left. They were $4.60. They're now 20% off, so take off $1. I also had 3 pairs of peepers left. These are 2.25s. The highlight of the show yesterday may have been me trying on all the glasses for everyone. These are 2.25s. These are 40% off. These are a 1.25, so lavender and green, 1.25. And someone said eaves. I'm gonna guess that eaves meant leaves. So she corrected herself, so I don't even have to guess. And the last pair are 1.5s, kind of these jewel tone patchwork. So anything else left from the sale is on the website, so check it out. I think I've covered everything. If I forgot some very basic things, but if you guys have been watching me for any length of time, you know the drill. If you have multiple addresses, please let us know which address we're shipping to. If you wanted threads, let us know you want threads. We always assume on any live video you do not want threads, so please let us know if you want threads. Okay, we have a little bit of finishing left, so let me dive into this bin. Pretty. This is here for Heather, which I saw Heather was watching, I believe. And Heather, I don't even know what to say. I haven't really opened the box you sent, but you are beyond kind and I'm saving it, so thank you. But this piece is for her. This is Elizabeth Crane Swartz. It's, I'm sure, going into an acrylic tray. Elizabeth has bought her local needlepoint shop, which is really, really exciting. And so her things will be even more readily available now that she owns a shop. I don't have this piece in the building, but if you like these colors and you're looking for something for to go in either an acrylic purse or an acrylic tray, this Rachel Berry squiggle piece is in the building, and the colors are really fun summer colors. Next up is items for Sandy. Again, Sandy is local to us. Baby's first Christmas. Can't quite remember the designer on this. Got anything for me?
It could be stitch style. I feel like she had a stitch guide, or no, am I confusing it?
I don't know. We can figure that out for you though, because Sandy is very good to us and buys many of her pieces here. This is for, this I can get for you. This is, of course, says bourbon. And this is from Needlepoint by Laura, available. Look at the fabric on the back.
She made the background thread bourbon colors.
Of course she did. So good. We can get these for you from Blue Water. And I don't know the designer of this one. I have never seen this before, but hysterical. Kiss My Ace for tennis, of course. So that is really sweet. For Gina Patrick, this is from Kathy Schenkel. I'm jealous. I would like to go to Fiji someday. That sounds like a fantastic trip. And look at the fabric on the back. Very, very good. Speaking of whip stitch, we were talking about them earlier. This is for Frankie. She had another finishing piece, so we'll have to put these together. This is one of the whip stitch Christmas trees, traditional greens and reds. Really cute. For Jane, Jane is local to us. We had these. One of them she stitched all on her own. These are for a wedding she has coming up. Need by 8/31, so we're in good shape. Little mini ring bearer pillows. So this one says love, of course. We do have this canvas in the building. I saw it yesterday. It does come just as a shaped heart, and Jane added this background to it. She's a very, very good stitcher. And we have this, thanks Laura. We have this piece we had custom made for her because she wanted it to coordinate with her love piece. And look at that stitch she used on it. So darn sweet. Really, really cute. So good job, Jane. And I hope the wedding goes fabulously. That's so exciting. This is for Janice. What's in here for Janice? Making Spirits Bright. This is from Stitch Style. We can order that for you. It does come with a stitch guide. And Croatia, I am guessing, is also from Kathy Schenkel. Love her building. She always does such a nice job. So these are here for Janice. A couple more goodies in here. This is for Chris Ann. This is our, I think this is still exclusive to us. I haven't talked about Joanna about that in a while. I need to get these on order because I don't think we have these in the building, do we? We need to get these back in the building. This is the cherry bag tag. Liz wrote a stitch guide, but who did I say this was? Sorry, Chris Ann opted to do her own thing, which we always, applaud. There we go. I think she changed the color of the ribbon.
Yeah, and it's more like kind of more like powdery blue or like Columbia blue, and I think the way I did it was a little more like turquoisey. Like, so she made it. I like the. Like,
I wonder if she actually had her fabric and then matched
That's
her
what I
stitching
mean. Yeah,
to
I think
the
she made
fabric.
it.
It's really, really good.
Powder blue. It's really
Yeah,
pretty.
the colors
and
are
our ribbon is
very
red,
pretty.
So yeah,
That's what I thought. She changed that color.
Very pretty.
This is from whose does this go to?
No, that's separate, that one. It's mine.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll show off Anne's. This is from, gosh, I can picture her. Spellbound, thank you. I was like, S. What body part is this, Anne?
The heart.
Oh.
Anatomical heart.
Just checking, just checking. I look at it in the thing, yes, in the screen, and I love Anne's choice of Alicia's lace over that white, and it just makes it look like a little bit of gingham. Anne is retired mainly nurse.
Yeah.
Mainly retired nurse.
But I worked in the cath lab, so that I needed to have that. And the coronaries are sparkly.
She has nursed, she has been a nurse all over the world. If you ever get her talking about it, it's really fascinating. And we're glad for our sakes she's retired because she adds a
also
lot to her
nursed
stack.
Right here, like when she took out my stitches.
Oh yeah, she did maybe get a call on Saturday related to this, not the 911 call, but the whole funeral on Saturday was so ridiculous, you guys. And I had to call because my mom was having some issues. So she's a little bit of our local nurse on call. For our friend Linda, who is usually watching, this is her initials. I'm not sure if she did that herself or had it designed, but I love the fabric on the back. And then Linda also must have been watching our Galentine special last February and stitched the heart tic-tac-toe from Love MHB, yes? Okay,
I'm sorry.
we know who I constantly
I
get
should
confused.
know the answer very quickly, but
And for Bryn, who is, I think here and working in the back.
she's doing receiving.
She's working on some more receiving today, a couple little bag tags, so cute. This is the watermelon. And look at the bee, so cute. Oh, and look at the bee fabric on the back of the bee, so darling. Okay, I have completely bombed this table. It is 11:19. Give us probably until about 1 o'clock to get our ducks in a row. We will be answering the phones after 1 o'clock because we need to audit everything, see what's sold. Otherwise, you guys call and you say, is something still available? And we have no idea, or did I get something? And we haven't finished our process. So give us until about 1 o'clock. Again, next week, I will be here. I will be gone. Liz and Kelly will be here Tuesday mornings for Liz and Kelly whips with Kelly and with Liz and Kelly. Whatever. You know the drill. Tuesday morning they'll be live, and then we are closed Thursday through Monday. Again, the class details are all on our website. Here you go. We hope that many of you that are local will come, that if you live a distance away, it will be a good excuse to travel for a fantastic class. So the class itself will be live at 6 p.m. tonight Eastern time. So hopefully, if you're interested in coming, you are able to come. Hopefully only 11 of you come so I can take the 12th spot. But yeah, so we have limited to 12 people and hopefully we'll get to meet some of you. Thank you again for the birthday wishes. I will be gone until the 7th, but we will have lots of our regular staff here through Wednesday. So let us know what we can do for you, but give us until 1 o'clock for a phone call. Anything else, Liz? We good? Okay, away we go. I hope all of you have a nice long weekend at least for the 4th of July, and maybe some of you are also sneaking away and you find some time to stitch. I have packed up 2 tote bags of stitching, so if it's chilly in the mornings, that's what I'll be doing. Okay, thanks all. Take care. Bye-bye.